Hi, I'm the Artsy Crafter. Today I want to show you how to create my Halloween graveyard pop-up, another fun Halloween project. So you have two different covers to choose from, and on the back of each is a writing activity. When you open it up pops the coffin. So I chose one of 5 here. Mine has a monster inside my coffin, but of course there are ones with skeletons and different graveyard markers, Halloween scenes. And then to the right of the tombstone, of course, I have a pop-up. I chose the ghost, and I have 3 or 4 options there with another writing activity and one on the back as well. Stay tuned, I'll show you how to put it together. Okay, I think we're ready to begin. So what you need, a cover, and then you need the graveyard template. I chose the one with I am scary, and I chose the monster, lots of skeletons for you to choose from. And then you need one pop-up that's going to eventually go right here, and I chose a ghost. So what I want you to do is choose your 3 items, and I want you to color everything because it's always easier to color before you put things together. So color and complete any writing activities. If you need to put anything else on the tombstones or add some bats or witches, you do whatever you want to do. Come back when you're ready to put it together. Okay, you're back. So everything's colored and the writing activities are completed. So I'm going to set aside the main template, and I've already cut out my pop-up. And I'm just going to set that aside for now because of what I want to do is get the cover ready first. So I'm just going to turn it over and line up your edges really well. And I put it back flat on my desk and I crease. Okay, so I have the front and the back ready to go. You've got your writing activity done, and like I said, I've already got my pop-up cut out. I'm going to set that aside, and then I'm going to put the main graveyard together. So come back when you're ready. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take our main template and just fold it in half. So once you have your edges lined up as accurately as possible, I want you just to fold that in the middle. Now take your scissors. I always try to cut closer to the handle than the tip because I think it's easier. And what we're going to do is make a couple of cuts. Now I need to see those lines here on the side. So I should have showed you on the inside first. We're going to cut these 2 lines here, and we're going to cut from the top of the coffin right down to the bottom on both sides. Okay, so now I'll close it up and I'll turn it over because I need to clearly see those 2 lines. If you're working on this side, look, you can hardly see. So cut those 2 first. And then what you can do is just fold them forward so that they're nice and straight. Now I'm going to go over to the coffin. So again, I need to cut on this side, and I can clearly see the top of the coffin right there. So I'm going to cut on both sides. So those aren't very big, those slices. I'll put that now flat, and I'll open this up. And now I'm going to finish cutting my coffin. So what I do is slide my scissors in there. And on both sides, cut all the way to the bottom. So let me just show you, make sure you have that done correctly. So right down to the bottom and to the top. Okay, I'll give you a minute to get caught up to me. Next up, what we're going to do is just bring this tab forward. All right, and then I'm going to do the little bit of work here on my coffin. I have a crease right here. So with my fingers, I very gently just try to erase that crease just by rubbing it from the underside. Now I'm going to make 3 folds, 1, 2, and of course at the very top. So we'll start with the easiest one. So I bring my coffin forward. And when I bring it forward, I start to make a crease right here. As soon as I've got a partial crease, I find it easier to turn it upside down, pinch on either side, and then I can lie it down flat again, and I've got my first crease done. Okay? Bring this forward. So just bring it forward toward the edge of the paper. Make sure it's nice and straight, and with your finger, put a crease there. Now if I let that go, take a look. This is just nicely standing up already. Now to do the last one, what you should do is just bring that forward. So that's the bottom of the coffin, and remember, here's the top of the coffin. And the easiest way to get this very accurate, make sure that this is pulled forward too, okay, is just line up the corners of your paper now. So I line this up really well, and the top as well. Okay, double check it, make sure you're happy with it. So I line up both of my edges, top, here and the bottom, and then I hold it. And then with my hand, I just smooth out everything. And as you smooth things out, you can recrease. Okay? And if I open it up now, take a look. My coffin just pops right out. I am scary. And here's my tab. Okay? You get caught up to me, and then we will put this inside the cover and add our pop-up. Okay, in the second last step, what I'm going to do is just put my pop-up inside the cover. So make sure you have it the right way. And just slide it inside the cover. And make sure everything's lined up, okay? Now with my hand then, I'm going to just open the front cover. And I'm going to put glue now on the pop-up side. So I think the easiest way to do this, put glue in the 4 corners first. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now here's the pop-up and here's the coffin. So put some glue between the two, and then maybe a little bit right here in the center. And then just close the front cover. And with your hand, you can smooth everything out again. Let's go to the back and do the same thing. Put glue in the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here's the pop-up and here's the coffin. Put glue between it. And then maybe a little bit right here in the center again. If you want, you can even put here at the head of the coffin. Or I guess that's the foot of the coffin here. Okay? And then just close it all up again. And there you go. Now what we're going to do is put, oh, I can see I need to move my typing down for you. Sorry about that. Okay, last step, I'm going to put some glue right here on this tab. And like I said, I chose the ghost. So I'm just going to put my ghost in place. And there's my pop-up completed and ready to go. Okay? I hope you absolutely love it. Have loads of Halloween crafts on my site. In fact, crafts for all occasions. Enjoy and happy Halloween.